My name is Isabella. My life started in two different worlds. It also lived in two different hearts. When I look in the mirror, I do not see only my face. I see two different pasts. One part of me is modern, free, and strong. The other part comes from a poor and quiet past. That past is full of fear and silence. The woman who raised me was Elena. She was educated and kind. She believed that a woman must stand on her own feet. My childhood was full of books, music, and safety. I studied in good schools. I became a lawyer. I built my life with my own hands. But inside me, there was always an empty room. That room was my birth home. I did not know who lived there. I did not know why they left me. Years later, I found my real mother, Maria. My heart broke into two pieces. Maria was a hard woman. Life never let her be soft. She lived in a poor area. Her life was full of fear and old habits. Losing me was a deep pain for her. When she saw me, her eyes were not like a mother's eyes. They were like the eyes of a woman who found a lost child. Her world was very different from mine. In her world, women stayed quiet. Men made the decisions. Love was a luxury. Safety was a must. My freedom was a danger to her. Did she love me? Yes. But she loved me with fear. Maria introduced me to Alejandro. Alejandro grew up in my birth neighborhood. His life was very hard. He worked from a young age. He learned to protect his family. He was strong. But behind that strength was a big fear. Being left alone. When he said he loved me, I felt warm inside. But that love was also like a wall around me. Alejandro did not let go of the people he loved. He held them. He protected them. Sometimes too much. Maria said Alejandro was the right man for me. He will protect you, she said. But I did not want only protection. I wanted to live. Then there was Daniel. Daniel thought like me. He was quiet but deep. He listened to me. He did not make my dreams small. With him, I could be myself. I could laugh and speak without fear. He was from my world. But for Maria, Daniel was a danger. He took me far from her world. I was stuck between my family, my past, and my fears. In the end, I married Alejandro. It was not a love marriage. It was a sacrifice. I gave up myself to make Maria happy. At first, the marriage felt safe. But later, Alejandro's love changed. He was jealous. He wanted to know where I was. He wanted to know who I talked to. He did not want me to work. My independence scared him. One day, I looked in the mirror. I did not know the woman I saw. Isabella was gone. A quiet woman was there. A woman who waited. A woman who asked for permission. That day, I knew I had to leave. Daniel was waiting for me. But I was not running to a man. I was going back to myself. Alejandro did not want to let me go. For him, I was not a wife. I was something he owned. He followed me. He tried to scare me. But I was not the same woman anymore. Maria saw everything. She saw how I became weak. She saw how I was disappearing. For the first time, she saw her mistakes. She saw how her fears hurt my life. One day she held my hand and cried. I lost you, she said. I do not want to lose you again. I forgave her. My life was not easy. But now it is mine. My name is Isabella. I am not the fate of the house I was born in. I chose my own fate.
Isabella was looking at the city lights from the window. She was listening to the quiet inside her. For the first time in a long time, she felt a small hope instead of fear. Her past was still behind her, but it did not control her anymore. Diego's shadow, her mother Rosa's fears, and the narrow streets of the old neighborhood were now only memories. They were a part of her life, but they were not her whole life. When Gabriel came next to her, Isabella saw calm and trust in his eyes. Gabriel never tried to own her. He did not try to change her. He accepted her as she was. For Isabella, this was real love. It was quiet but strong. Once, Rosa believed Isabella would be safe in Diego's world. But now Isabella understood something. Without freedom, safety is just another cage. Diego loved her. Yes, but his love was full of fear. Gabriel's love respected her choices. When Isabella looked in the mirror, she did not see a woman running from her past. She saw a woman building her future. She wanted to go back to her work as a lawyer. She wanted to help other women. She wanted to build her life again. Her relationship with Rosa had changed. Her mother was not trying to control her anymore. For the first time, Rosa was really listening to her. This was a new and soft beginning for both of them. Isabella took a deep breath. Her life was not perfect. The scars were still there, but they did not define her anymore. They showed how strong she was. And in that moment, Isabella felt something new. She was finally at home. This home was not a place, it was a choice.